good? All right.
I thought Irvine played great today. I thought their defensive adjustments really kept us off balance. I thought, we were clunky offensively, but I think you got to give them all the credit. And, we were trying to find anything today that would find some sort of rhythm. Just kept searching for it, some sort of consistency, and that was really elusive today. And that's the journey that we're on, is trying to just figure out who we are, and their system and their style really impacted us. It kind of made it a tough matchup, to be honest, and we never found that consistency. I love the way we finished. We fought to the end. This team, they love the game, and they want to be good, and they play hard, and I was really proud of that. But I give Irvine all the credit. I mean, they just played a great game, I thought, and made us pay for our mistakes today. And at the same time, I just want to say thank you to Beaver Nation, another great crowd today, and it was fun to be back out there.
When you got some good looks early, and they just didn't go down, and then it felt as if, especially in the second half, the team just didn't really want to take shots outside the paint because it wasn't feeling like anything was going in. But then that just allows the other team to pack the defense even more in. How do you break out of that cycle to continue doing what feels like it's not working, but if you don't continue to do it, it doesn't help as much as one might hope?
Talking to me?
Sure. Yeah.
Well, I've never had a team that doesn't shoot the three. I'm not sure what to do, in that regard. We have to knock shots down. I think the quality of the three is what we've spent time on, but there's not a person on our team that I've told not to shoot the three. Not one. Shoot good threes, but we need to knock them down, no question. And so you play a team that plays as much zone, as Irvine does. It's a big part of the game. You go inside, you go outside, but they were taking away the inside, and we took away the outside. It's kind of how it felt. And then, you're looking around going like, okay, who's going to do it? But it wasn't anybody today, until the last 2 minutes. Then the lid came off, somehow in the last 2 minutes, and Sue knocked down that first three, and the place went crazy, of course, for it. So, that would really help us, if we. I just want them to relax and just shoot, and we talk about it all the time. It's okay to miss. It doesn't, missing is part of basketball. You're going to miss more than you make. There's very few people in the entire game that don't. Everybody misses more than they make. And you just got to take the right ones, but you got to take them, and you got to be confident in them, and you got to knock them down. And so it's been a topic of conversation. It's one of those fine balance things, Do you ignore it? Do you talk about it? Like, what do you do? Bottom line, somebody just needs to hit a shot and take over, and then I just keep feeling like, well, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. We've got shooting drills. We knock shots down, and now this team can shoot the ball. But that is, one of the things right now that's elusive. Today, we took care of the ball a little bit better. We just didn't put any pressure on them, with our shooting, and that was a lot to overcome, and it allowed them to get very comfortable and very confident, and that was the difference, right? At the end of that second quarter when they separated, was we just didn't score, for about 3 minutes, and they're like, oh, if they're not going to score, we got no pressure, and they shot like they had no pressure, and that was the separator.
Yeah, AJ, as one of the players, how do you keep running the offense the way your coach wants you to run it when maybe the confidence, you're just not feeling it right at that moment?
Yeah, me personally, I take a lot of responsibility in that, being one of the leaders on the team. Like, I should be the one setting the example, for like people like Allie and the freshmen and knock down shots, what kind of example, shooting like this, what does that say, So just stepping up and being more confident and being a more vocal leader so that they do have that confidence, because, if I'm not hitting, then other people need to step up, I need to step up, so just be more vocal for sure.
And it's never one person, though.
Oh, no.
You know what I mean? So it's not one person. It's just, it's collective, it's just, but this team is forming, this team is, we're still figuring it out.
Defensively, the zone obviously kept you guys in the game even without, even with the offensive struggles. What are you seeing out of the way the team is playing in the zone, and where do you think it can continue to improve?
Well, I just think in general accuracy overall. Today I thought we got hurt on the boards. We gave up too many offensive rebounds during that key stretch as well in that second quarter. We gave up a couple big O boards. So rebounding is a challenge out of a zone, but it's doable. You can be a great rebounding team out of a zone, but it takes work and practice. Coverage on the three-point line hurt us a couple times, where we just got out of sorts a little bit. So the zone is most effective, when you're scoring, though. Zone is difficult to run and be great at when the other team is seeing clearly, so relaxed, moving the ball so quickly, and that ended up happening during a stretch. So when it all syncs up, I 100% believe we are a good team. I really do. I think I look at the talent. I'm like, it's just got to come together for us. Where everybody is synced up, executing, our stuff to a T, on time, together. And right now we're just making too many mistakes. There's too many inconsistencies in execution, which I look straight in the mirror. I mean, I'm like, okay, I'm the one coaching them every day. It's like, why is this happening? Why is that happening? We've worked on that. Why is that still happening? Yeah, I mean, all those things that you try to navigate and figure out to become a great team. And so we're on that journey, but it's been a challenge and it's elusive a little bit, but the zone is great, when we're putting pressure on the other team on the offensive end.
AJ, you've made this Maui trip multiple times now. How important is this Maui trip, these couple of games together, before you go into league play at the first, toward the end of the year?
These are super special games. I said in an interview earlier that this feels like a home game to us. Maui's become a home for us. And just what we do in the community is super impactful, and it's super good for us, a chemistry building thing. But it's just super fun to be together in that environment, and with the community that we have supporting us is so special.
All right, thank you.
Go Beavs.